Welcome back to Scale Model Kit Review Studio, and welcome back to another installment of Marvel Studios, the Infinity Saga, the Infinity Gauntlet. This is Thanos Gauntlet, and I am continuing with this build. I am on pack 13, and in pack 13 I received 5 more stages, 57 through 61. So I'm going to take you through this step by step, and without any more delays, let's get started. Let's look at the parts that came with this pack. See the parts for the middle finger for 57. Again, another part for the middle finger for 58. And 59, again, another middle finger part. 60, the inner forearm. 61, again, another part of the inner forearm. Let's get started. Also in this pack, I received Stage 2 parts for the Gauntlet Premium Base, and I'll present that in a separate video. And again, since we're still summer here in southern Arizona, please excuse the air conditioner in the background. I do my best with the audio for you, but there's just some things I can't help. So here we are looking at Stage 57, and in Stage 57 I'll give you a breakdown of the magazine here real quick. The Saga of the Gauntlet, they start off with here. Lots of great articles here. And then they give us the assembly guide for 57, and we'll be on part 9 of the middle finger. There you go. Let's look at the part for this. And here's the parts for 57. Again, a brass piece for the finger, the cover for it, and silver screws. Real quick with the assembly guide, here's the parts we received. We're simply going to take that part and we're going to install it on the middle finger there. Using a silver O2 screw, we'll put the cover on. And the part just simply goes down. Make sure the bent finger is bent all the way. It goes down like that. Put our silver screw in that and our cap. And the screw is in, and we'll put our little cap in there to hide it. It looks good. That completes 57. Let's get started on 58. Here's the instructions for 58. Here's the parts we received. We're going to continue with the middle finger, bring the next digit down, one screw, and cover. And that's what that should look like. Here's the parts for 58. Again, very nice piece of brass. The next digit down, the cover, and screws. The next digit goes on much the same way as before. Simply just going to slide over the top. And there we go. Looks good there. And we'll put our screw in that and the cap. And the screw is installed there. I took the cap and I shaved it down a little bit so it better fits in that hole. That screw is kind of in the way for that, and if I press it in place, it actually goes down a little bit further than what it was before, so that looks really good there. So that completes stage 58. Let's head over and get started on stage 59. Stage 59, still continue with the middle finger parts there. That's what it looks like. Next digit down, the larger one goes down, one screw in, and the cover. And that's what it will look like. Let's get the parts. I'll be right back. And here it is. Here's a close-up of those parts. Very nice there. Some silver screws in a plastic cover piece. Again, the next digit goes down on top of that. Line everything up. Looks good all around. Just make sure it's flush all the way around for all these parts as you go, the edges. And we'll put our screw in and our cover. And there you go. Looking good. We'll make sure we match up everything here, the pattern, and slide this cover in. There we go. Little coaxing there. That completes stage 59. Let's get started on stage 60. Look at the parts that came with stage 60. First part of the inner forearm. And that's the result there. Bunch of overlapping plates. And then we have all the parts that we've completed so far. And I'll show you that at the end of this video. Here's the parts for stage 60. Get a closer look. Here's a close-up of the part. Very nice. And no screws came with this, but we have plenty of extra screws, actually. So we don't do anything in this stage. Let's head on over to the final stage of this video, stage 61. Stage 61, inner forearm part 2. Here's that part. We did get some screws with this, the black ones, which work in with your metal. You're going to want to use some oil to help you along with that. We're going to take stage 60 and 61 together and put those together. And that should be the final result. Here's the parts for stage 61. Let's get a closer look. Here's a close-up of 61. Very nice. And the black screws. Okay, the two parts are put together, 60 and 61. You want to make sure they're as close to flush as possible on the back side here. We'll go ahead and put our screws in and secure everything down. And all the screws are installed. Make sure they were all tight. I used a little 3-in-1 oil to help it along. And that's what that edge looks like. Looks really good. That completes stage 61. So before I leave you, I'll go ahead and bring out everything I've completed all the way up through stage 61. I'll be right back. Alright, so we have the index finger that's completed. The middle finger that's completed. The thumb, pretty much completed there. And the time stone with shield. See that? And the palm for the gauntlet. And the back of the gauntlet. There we go, all the colors of the stones. And the outer forearm is complete. And that completes pack 13. We finished up with the middle finger and some of the skirting pieces. think you'd like to get this for yourself, head over to FanHome and see if it's available to subscribe to it today. If you like my content, please subscribe to my channel, smash that like button. Happy modeling, everybody, and take care.